We have mastered external defenses, but now we face the internal enemy, the trap of Narcissus. This is the desire for status, the craving for approval, and the relentless need to prove your worth to others. This desire is the open door for every marketer, every competitor, and every system built on exploiting your insecurity. To achieve true autonomy, you must starve the need for external validation. This is the philosophy of radical self-anchoring. The modern world offers you a tempting bargain. Trade your self-worth for titles, luxury, and external display. We are sold the lie that the hamster wheel is a career ladder. This whole system is perfectly summarized by the harsh truth: we buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't like. This debt of money, time, and attention is the price of the status game. Your defense is to disassociate value from cost. Separate your life's quality from its price tag. Why do we accept this trade? Because of the Narcissus wound. We have an innate human need to be seen and validated. If this validation is not built internally, we desperately chase external light, titles, followers, and praise. This creates an existential hunger that can never be filled. The moment your self-worth depends on another person's applause, you are controllable. Their applause becomes your invisible chain. The manipulator knows this wound intimately. They weaponize your vanity. Corporate structures offer titles without true power, making you loyal for the sake of a label. Social media systems are built entirely on providing tiny, addictive doses of recognition, binding you to their platform. They dangle the prize of being better than others to make you compliant. Your defense is the refusal of scarcity. Their game requires a winner and a loser. Refuse to participate in the competition for external status. The Stoic philosophy provides the definitive antidote, the dichotomy of validation. Everything outside your character, your effort, and your judgment is external. Titles, wealth, and public opinion are outside your control and therefore irrelevant to your true value. Your internal virtue is the only measure that matters. Practice negative visualization. Imagine losing everything external. What remains is your immutable self-worth. Anchor your value there. Carl Jung called the unloved part of the self the shadow. When we rely on status, we use external achievements to compensate for a denied internal weakness. The successful person obsessed with status is often hiding profound feelings of inadequacy. The relentless pursuit of the next goal is just a temporary shield against facing the shadow. Your defense is integration. Face the shadow. Embrace the weakness. Only the whole self is truly autonomous. The practice of detachment begins with radical redefinition. Create your own personal scorecard for success. Instead of counting salary, count days spent doing meaningful, self-directed work. Instead of counting followers, count moments of deep, authentic connection. Your new definition of value must be completely internal, non-transferable, and unquantifiable by others. This is the core work of self-sovereignty. True freedom is the moment you are genuinely indifferent to what others think of you. This is not arrogance, it is the uncontrollable life. When you are no longer pulled by the need for status, you can make decisions based on clarity and truth, not compliance or fear of rejection. This is the final liberation from the systems of control. You become a law unto yourself. You become your own compass. The Narcissus Trap is the greatest internal threat to autonomy. Recognize the addiction to approval and choose the difficulty of self-anchoring over the comfort of external praise. Your sovereign vow, my worth is non-negotiable and internally validated. Where in your life are you still chasing a title to impress others? Share your reflections and your commitment to internal validation in the comments. Join the community that builds its own kingdom. We will see you in the next video.